My friend, lean in and listen to me this morning. Nothing in your life is wasted. Nothing you've been through is meaningless. Nothing you survived was in vain. Even the moments you cried yourself to sleep, even the seasons that broke your heart, even the disappointments that crushed your expectations, all of it, yes, all of it, is working together for something greater than you've imagined. And the word stirring in my spirit for you today is this: God said your pain has purpose. What you thought was the end of you was actually the shaping of you. What you thought was punishment was actually preparation. What you thought was abandonment was actually divine alignment. You woke up this morning with heaviness in your soul. You've been carrying silent battles, unspoken fears, and private wounds. You've been trying to stay strong while feeling weak inside. You've been holding on to faith while wondering why the journey required so much struggle. You've questioned why certain relationships ended, why certain opportunities fell apart, why certain seasons shook you so deeply. You've asked God, why did it have to hurt like this? And the answer heaven is whispering is simple but powerful, because the pain is producing something in you that comfort never could. Pain is a strange teacher. It doesn't arrive politely. It doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't schedule itself around convenience. It shows up uninvited, disrupting, dismantling, breaking. But pain, when surrendered to God, becomes a sculptor. It chisels away false identities, unhealthy attachments, limiting beliefs, emotional clutter, shallow thinking, and spiritual immaturity. Pain removes what weakens you. Pain refines what strengthens you. Pain reveals what's been hidden. Pain awakens what's been dormant. Pain exposes what's been ignored. Your pain has purpose. The wounds you carry did not come to destroy you. They came to deepen you. They came to awaken the version of you that can only be discovered on the other side of brokenness. Some of the greatest wisdom you now carry was purchased through painful experiences. Some of the clarity you walk in today was born from confusion you endured yesterday. Some of the peace you now fight to protect was shaped through storms you survived. Some of the strength people admire in you was forged in nights you thought you wouldn't make it through. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are questioning your journey because others around you seem to be progressing faster. Their lives look easier. Their paths look smoother. Their stories seem less complicated. And you're sitting here wondering why your story required detours, delays, heartbreaks, disappointments, and emotional battles. But listen to me, God has tailored your journey according to the weight of your assignment. The depth of your purpose demands a depth of preparation. And deep preparation often comes through deep pain. You cannot carry a heavy calling with a shallow character. You cannot walk in significant influence with fragile identity. You cannot lead with authority while bleeding from unhealed wounds. So God allows pain not to weaken you, but to strengthen you. Not to break you, but to build you. Not to destroy you, but to develop you. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are healing from betrayal. Betrayal by people you trusted. Betrayal by people you supported. Betrayal by people you believe would stand with you. The sting of betrayal can shake your identity, distort your confidence, and harden your heart if you let it. But betrayal carries purpose. It reveals who cannot go with you into the next level. It exposes connections that were held together by convenience rather than covenant. It teaches you to discern spirit over personality. It strengthens your dependency on God rather than people. Betrayal refines your vision. Betrayal clarifies your circle. Betrayal disconnects you from what was secretly working against you. The pain hurt, but it protected you. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are grieving loss of people, loss of relationships, loss of stability, loss of opportunity, loss of direction, a loss of a version of yourself you once understood. Loss can feel like a part of you has been torn away. It can leave you numb, confused, questioning your future. But even loss has purpose. Loss teaches you impermanence, the ability to release what no longer belongs. Loss teaches you dependence, the ability to lean on God in ways comfort never required. Loss teaches you gratitude, the ability to value what remains instead of mourning what left. Loss teaches you renewal, the ability to rebuild your identity not around what was taken, but around who God is shaping you to be. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are battling the pain of waiting for clarity, waiting for breakthrough, waiting for answers, waiting for healing, waiting for opportunities, waiting for the yes that feels overdue. Waiting can feel like a silent pain, one that stretches you without visible explanation. But waiting has purpose. Waiting disciplines your impatience. Waiting sharpens your discernment. Waiting reveals your motives. Waiting trains your spirit to trust timing over impulse. Waiting prepares your character for the weight of the promise. The pain of waiting is molding you into someone who can sustain the future you're praying for. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are wrestling with the pain of uncertainty, financial pressure, job insecurity, growing responsibilities, rising costs, unpredictable environments. The instability around you has created instability within you. But even this pain carries purpose. Economic uncertainty builds wisdom. It forces strategic thinking. It sharpens stewardship. It exposes unhealthy dependencies. It pushes you into creativity and resourcefulness. It draws you closer to faith rather than comfort. Pressure produces vision. Instability produces innovation. Lack produces discipline. Hardship produces clarity. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are battling emotional exhaustion, burnout from giving, supporting, helping, sacrificing, pouring out while receiving little in return. But even emotional fatigue carries purpose. It confronts you with boundaries you should have built. It reveals the difference between selflessness and self-neglect. It teaches you the necessity of rest, the importance of saying no, the value of protecting your energy, the wisdom of prioritizing your health. Emotional pain forces you to restructure your life around sustainability rather than survival. Your pain has purpose. Some of you have been questioning your worth because of the mistakes you made, decisions you regret, seasons you mishandled, opportunities you wasted. Shame has tried to rewrite your identity. Guilt has tried to rob your joy. But even the pain of regret carries purpose. It teaches humility. It teaches responsibility. It teaches wisdom. It teaches compassion for others. It deepens your empathy. It strengthens your character. It shapes you into someone who can lead others away from the same mistakes. God never wastes anything, not even your failures. Your pain has purpose. Some of you feel forgotten. You've watched others rise while your life feels paused. You've seen others receive what you've been praying for, and it made you feel invisible. But feeling forgotten and being forgotten are not the same thing. God hides who he's preparing. God conceals who he's cultivating. God isolates who he's strengthening. The pain of hiddenness produces depth, discipline, and divine identity. And when the time comes, what God cultivated in private will be revealed with power. Your pain has purpose. Some of you have been fighting mental battles, intrusive thoughts, anxiety, depression, insecurity, self-doubt, fear of inadequacy. The mind can become a battlefield, and you've grown weary from the fight. But even mental warfare carries purpose. It teaches you to take thoughts captive. It forces you to strengthen spiritual discipline. It pushes you into deeper prayer, deeper introspection, deeper connection with God. It reveals the beliefs that need to be uprooted. It exposes lies you've agreed with, so truth can finally take root. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are facing pain because God is stretching you, stretching your capacity, stretching your faith, stretching your expectations, stretching your obedience. Stretching always pulls you beyond what feels comfortable. Stretching feels like pressure, but it produces capacity. God is enlarging you through discomfort. He is expanding you through challenge. He is increasing you through resistance. Stretching is painful, but it is purposeful. The version of you required for the next season cannot emerge without the stretching of this one. Your pain has purpose. Some of you don't understand why God allowed certain things to happen. You prayed for protection, but pain still came. You prayed for direction, but confusion still appeared. You prayed for strength, but weakness overwhelmed you. And you asked, why? God, what is the reason? Hear this. Purpose is not always visible in the moment. Pain is felt. Purpose is often revealed in hindsight, when the dust settles, when the tears dry, when healing begins, when clarity arrives. Only then do you realize that what broke you actually built you. What shook you actually woke you. What hurt you actually healed you. And what ended actually elevated you. Purpose is rarely visible during the experience. It is revealed after endurance. Your pain has purpose. Some of you survived what should have destroyed you. You endured things others never recovered from. You got up after blows that were meant to break you. You kept going when your spirit was weary. You held on when you felt empty. You prayed even when you didn't understand. And you still here, stronger, wiser, deeper, clearer. That survival was not accidental. It was intentional, because your pain is preparing you for people who will need the wisdom you gained from the battle. Your story will heal others. Your scars will guide others. Your endurance will inspire others. Your testimony will liberate others. Your pain has purpose. And let me tell you something else. The enemy wouldn't have attacked you so hard if your destiny wasn't so significant. He fights what he fears. He pressures what he perceives as powerful. He targets what threatens his influence. The intensity of the battle is evidence of the importance of your assignment. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are in a season of pruning things and people being cut away, and the cutting has been painful. But pruning is not punishment. Pruning is preparation for growth. God removes what hinders fruit. He cuts away what drains strength. He separates you from what sabotages destiny. Pruning hurts, but it multiplies fruit. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are grieving who you used to be, grieving old dreams, old versions of yourself, old seasons that felt simpler. But growth requires shedding. Transformation requires loss. You cannot become the upgraded version of yourself while clinging to expired identity. The pain you feel is the discomfort of evolving. You're outgrowing what once fit you. You're shedding what once defined you. Your pain has purpose. Some of you have been crying in secret, thinking tears mean weakness. But tears are not a sign of defeat. They are evidence of release. Tears cleanse the soul. Tears break emotional hardness. Tears soften the spirit. Tears restore sensitivity. Tears wash away denial. Even your tears have purpose. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are learning resilience, the ability to stand again after falling, to hope again after heartbreak, to believe again after disappointment. Pain develops resilience by repeatedly proving that you can endure what you once feared. Pain teaches you that you are stronger than you imagined, braver than you realized, and more capable than you believed. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are learning surrender, surrender of control, surrender of expectations, the surrender of your own timeline. Pain teaches surrender by reminding you that you cannot change everything, but you can trust God in everything. The pain that forced you to let go is the same pain that positioned you to receive what is better. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are learning wisdom, wisdom in relationships, wisdom in decisions, wisdom in discernment, wisdom in boundaries. Pain taught you what to avoid, who to avoid, when to walk away, and when not to settle. Pain sharpened your ability to see beyond the surface. Pain increased your discernment. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are learning compassion to understand others' struggles, to empathize deeply, to extend grace generously. Pain breaks the shell of pride. Pain softens judgment. Pain makes you humble, gentle, kind, forgiving. Your pain has purpose. Some of you are learning identity, who you really are, beyond titles, roles, opinions, and expectations. Pain strips away false identity so true identity can emerge. Pain reveals the difference between what the world assigned you and who God designed you to be. Your pain has purpose. And let me speak prophetically to your heart. The pain you've endured is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your transformation. You will rise from this wiser, stronger, clearer, more focused, more disciplined, more grounded, and more aligned with destiny. The pain did not come to destroy you. It came to prepare you for the next chapter of your life, a chapter marked by purpose, clarity, peace, and divine direction. You will not remain in this place forever. Healing is coming. Restoration is coming. Strength is returning. Joy is rising. Peace is settling. Clarity is forming. Doors are opening. Answers are unfolding. Purpose is emerging. And when it's all said and done, you will look back and say, the pain was worth it because it shaped me into who I was created to become. Your pain has purpose.